Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Beach. Today is Monday, June 8th in Frederick, Maryland, and today we're going to be learning about how to create a story using Storybird. Storybird is a very cool website to use and there are a lot of different features on it, but today we're going to be learning how to log in for the first time and then how to enhance our storytelling by creating, publishing, and sharing our original stories. So the first thing we want to do is log in. So I have given you your temporary usernames and passwords. So we want to go to the sign in screen. And then I'm just going to go here under username or email address and I'm going to type in my username and then my temporary password. And then I'm just going to click sign in. And then Google is going to ask, do you want to save this password for this site? And we do not, so we're going to click nope. And then it's going to ask us to create our new password. Our new password is going to be the same for all of us, and it's just going to be Mrs. Beach, so lowercase MRSBEACH, and you're going to have to type it again just to make sure you've got it correct. And then you're going to click update my password. Again, it's going to ask you if you would like to save your password, and no, we do not want to save our password. So this is going to become your home screen. As you can see, we have labels like your stuff, class, following, and bookshelf. Your stuff is where your draft stories will go when you are working on them. In order to get a draft story, we need to go into the classroom. This is going to be where your assignments are. You can also see our class library, and if you scroll down even more, you can see everyone in our classroom. So let's start with assignments. If you have an assignment from me, this is where it will be. And you can see that this one is due in 5 days on June 12th. And then once we are able to publish our stories, they will go into our classroom library. So this is one story that has already been published. So that's pretty cool because then we can see each other's stories. So we are going to go into our assignment, Tall Tale Stories. The title of the assignment will always be up here. So this title is Tall Tale Stories. The instructions will always be over here. And then you're going to see do this assignment. This is what you're going to click in order to start the assignment. So we're going to click do this assignment. And you will see a bunch of photographs and pictures come up over here to the right. You can see lots of cool pictures. And then you'll see over here it says some artwork tags. If you have a topic in mind that you wanted to find, you could certainly click over here. It's kind of like a theme. So let's say that I liked this picture right here because my tall tale is about the best painter in the world. So I click this picture, and then if I scroll down, I can see all the pictures that go with it. So this looks like what I would want to use. So I'm going to click use this art. And then it gives me an option of 3 different books to choose from. There is a long form book, which is multiple chapters. We don't want that. We just want a simple picture book. But you could also do a poem if you wanted to. So click picture book. And then our storyboard is going to pop up. And so this is where you're actually going to get to create your story. So the first thing you want to do is go to your cover, which is what I'm at right now. And you can go ahead and pick the background for your cover. So I wanted black for my background. And then I can click next. And it's going to take me to my first page. So I might type something like, you've heard about Pico's Bill, the greatest cowboy in the world. Now I'm going to tell you about Patty the painter, the greatest painter ever to live. And so then as you're working on it, you can add pages, and you just add pages by clicking this plus sign here. And then this will come up, and what you can do is just click and drag pictures until you are satisfied with your story. So I could make it the whole page, and let's say that I decided later that I didn't want this to be the whole page. So what I do is I just click it, and then I can click and drag it whichever side I want. I think I want it on this side. And then I could add text. And so when you're done, you're going to press save. So let's say I finished my whole story and I want to save it. The next thing I want to do is go ahead and publish my story. So I'm going to go over here to Menu and then to Publish. And it's going to bring me to a screen that looks like this. It says you're not quite finished. They want you to look over it and add a summary to it. So for our summary, I'm just going to say that Patty the painter was the greatest painter to ever live. And then I'm going to skip over the categories and the tags and who it's written for. I need to choose an assignment, so I'm going to choose Tall Tale Stories. And you want to make sure this is kept private for only our class to see. So then when I'm ready, I'm going to just press Publish. And then our story is published, and we should be able to see it in our class library. So today we learned how to log in to Storybird, and we learned how to create our first story. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a great time using Storybird.